Hello! It is week 9 of our CSA unboxing series. Hard to believe that the summer is starting to wind down. The vegetables are looking great. Let's take a look back at the vegetables that we got last week and what we did with them in the kitchen.
The biggest surprise for me this week was I did not expect this watermelon to be yellow, and my goodness was it delicious. These yellow tomatoes were good too. Ate them mainly in tomato sandwiches, which is the only way to eat tomatoes. Had a big old salad. Look at all those cucumbers. Those are bean sprouts that we sprouted ourselves. Here's me in the backyard with my grill, and that looks like a little bit of pork there. And ate those beans with butter and garlic. They were delicious.
It was a little bit of a different experience down at the Canton Farmers Market and Kent Family Growers today because my wife had the day off and was able to come with me, and so we talked about what we're going to pick up. As I explained last week, when you go to get your CSA, it doesn't really come in a box. I don't even know why we call it a box, but our CSA is a choice of items. There are many vegetables out there. We have a basic share, so we get to pick 8 items, and so we had a little discussion about each one, although I think we agreed on almost everything. So the first thing that we picked up were these cherry tomatoes. These are Sun Gold cherry tomatoes, I believe, and they are sweet like candy. There were several more of these when we picked them up, but people have been eating them, and I think that's exactly what we'll do, is just eat them, put them out in a dish, and they'll be gone by tomorrow morning, I'm sure. What else did we get? Haven't gotten this in a while. This is, of course, kale. I wonder if there's a kale beard challenge out there anywhere. Maybe not. But we got some kale, and this is something that my wife enjoys, so I'm glad she was there to pick it out. I got my usual head of lettuce this week. Green lettuce looks good again, and as you saw in our review, again, the giant tossed salad that I work on every week. So excited about that, as usual. This is, I insisted that we get another melon. As you saw, these are yellow melons, something that I had never experienced before, and man, oh man, was it good. Lots and lots of seeds, which I think, I may not know this for sure, but I think that the more seeds, the better it is. These seedless ones that you get at the grocery store, they're no good. You can't mess around with Mother Nature too much. Let's see. We also got our usual 4 ears of sweet corn, and you can see that the ears are getting a little bit bigger, and we'll probably be eating these again tonight because day of is the best. And I'm sure those were picked either late last night or early this morning. A lot more plastic bags this week. This is our 1.5 pounds of carrots. We went through these really fast because they're so delicious. They put them in almost everything we eat, or just cut them up and eat them. They were really wonderful. What's in? Oh, we've not gotten these before. New potatoes. I can't remember how much we got. It was more than 1 pound. I believe it's 1.5 pounds, but there are several of them, all different sizes. This would be the smallest, I think. I'm not sure why I picked it up. And this would be the biggest, so a little bit of variety in new potatoes. And I believe this is our 8th item. Coming back for a 2nd week in a row, the yellow beans, which are delicious just like this, or cooked up what we did this week. I don't know if I took a picture of it. Well, you'll see, or you saw already. Anyway, we cooked these up with, steamed them, and then added a little bit of butter and a lot of garlic for one reason or another, and they were delicious. And because there were 2 of us there, we took a little bit of a time to explore the Canton Farmers Market. If you haven't been down to the Canton Farmers Market on Tuesday or on Friday, you really have to go. It is huge. There are tons and tons of vendors there, and you can get almost anything. And so we stopped at another stand, and I bought 4 of these yellow tomatoes because we got the cherry tomatoes from our CSA, and I wanted to have something to make tomato sandwiches this week, and so a nice bag of yellow tomatoes. And that was our CSA unboxing and our trip to the farmers market. We'll be back next week with what we get next week and taking a look at what we did with these this week.